her so much. So this is again, it's not an unmanly thing to love one's wife. It's not an unmanly thing to have affection for his wives, and this is what the Prophet ﷺ demonstrated. I mentioned in Fajr this morning how the Prophet ﷺ in the society which used to hate women and used to look down upon women and used to treat women like objects, the Prophet ﷺ came and showed by example how to treat women. How did the Prophet ﷺ treat his own daughter Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha in an environment in which people used to be ashamed of having daughters and used to bury their daughters alive? Whenever she used to come and visit him, he used to stand up to greet her, and he used to kiss her, and he used to make her sit in the same place where he sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sitting. And when he used to visit her, she used to do the same for him. And in another riwayat, it is mentioned that when Fatima radiallahu ta'ala used to visit, he said, "Marhaban bibnati," welcome O my daughter, welcome O my daughter. And there are countless riwayat that talk about a person who has daughters in his house and he raises them, gives them a good tarbiyah and weds them off to a good person, how a person is promised Jannah by doing that. In a hadith, the Prophet ﷺ, he said, أحب الطيب وأحب النساء أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. I love perfume and I love women. Na'udhu billah, this loving of the women was not in a perverted sense, as some people may twist out of context, but rather the Prophet ﷺ was trying to emphasize this point, that in a society where women are downtrodden and you look down upon the women and you bury your daughters alive and you treat your women like objects, in that society I am standing up and saying I love those same women and I respect them. This was the reason that the Prophet ﷺ was very vocal about this issue. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ فِي النِّسَاءِ, have the taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the issue of women. Have the taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the issue of women, meaning that we have to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala about the accountability when it comes to the women. It is mentioned by the scholars that when a person, his wife has wealth, it is not permissible for him to take his wife's wealth. If a woman is working, for example, her money is her own. It is not permissible for him to demand that she contributes to the household. He should, if he persuades her and she agrees, then that's fine. But there should never be any kind of pressure from the husband upon the wife that she contributes to the house. The ayah is very clear. الرِّجَالُ قَوَّامُونَ عَلَى النِّسَاءِ. The men are responsible for the women, meaning spending upon the women, taking care of the women, and providing for the women, providing clothing and housing and food. This is the responsibility of the man and not of the woman. So this responsibility is upon the shoulders of the man. So when the Prophet ﷺ, he said, فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ فِي النِّسَاءِ, have the taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the issue of women, this is what he meant also, that a person should not take the wealth of their wives. This is the point that I'm coming to, that today we have a very important session after Salatul Maghrib about domestic abuse. And this is something that has become prevalent in our communities in many different ways. So we need to make sure that we come to this session tonight to hear from the experts themselves as to how domestic abuse is becoming prevalent and how we need to try to avoid it, and how to, if we have something like that going on in the house, how we need to take care of it. Aisha radiallahu ta'ala, she says, مَا ضَرَبَ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ صَلَى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وسلم شَيْئًا قَطُّ بِيَدِهِ وَلَا امْرَأَةً وَلَا خَادِمًا. The Prophet ﷺ never hit anything with his hand. Not a woman, not a servant, not a slave. The Prophet ﷺ never